Hello Chocs and Chocolates and everyone in between. Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have Fazer's milk chocolate with red berries. Yeah, so long time viewers of my channel and yeah, well, maybe anyone really, but well, now I'm a massive Fazer fan. It's a Finnish company. Basically, I happen to have a friend who lives in Finland, and he sent me some over and a few years back, and ever since then I've just been hooked. I just absolutely love them. They're so nice. The chocolate's gorgeous. I really like it. It's possibly my favourite chocolate. I have reviewed this in the past. But it's a long time ago basically. It's one of my first few videos actually where I reviewed all of these really. I kind of took it, I basically was going for the angle that I'll try and review things that other people might not have tasted, but unfortunately I didn't have many subscribers then really, and you know, and I've probably got relatively few now anyway, but obviously people are searching generally for I don't know, Cadbury's cream egg or something like that, you know, so they won't really sort of be interested in this, they won't find it, you know, and it doesn't have many subscribers, it didn't really get many views, and maybe probably still won't, who knows, but anyway, I thought I'd revisit it, and obviously I've changed my videos now a bit slightly differently. I do some sort of, you know, I do star ratings, things like that, which I don't think I did when I reviewed this last time. Yeah, so here we are again, basically. It's like deja vu all over again. So there we go. So basically, yeah, you can see it's got a strawberry, a raspberry, and a cranberry, I believe it is. You can see that there. Yeah, there's 3 berries. So, you know, which I assume means all 3 are involved. So you can see some, yeah, so what's the... It says with red berries, but obviously, you know, I think they're not overly... Well, I think they've been dried, basically. Let's see, what does it say? There's a load of different languages on the back. It's quite hard to find English. But I'll try. Yeah, milk chocolate with cranberry, oh yeah, 7%. Raspberry, 1%. And Rice Krispies, 3%. So yeah, it's just funny, isn't it? We've got cranberry raspberry, but no strawberry. It says strawberry, unless it's got strawberry extract or something, but dried cranberries, dried raspberry. Yeah, I can't see any mention of strawberry. May contain nuts and almonds, it says. Yeah, I don't know, I mean, it's hard to see, you know, it's quite small writing. But I can't see any mention of cranberry, raspberry, and Rice Krispie pieces. Wow, just Rice Krispies. Yeah, dried raspberries, dried cranberries. Yeah, I would say that's a bit. There's no mention of strawberries, unless, you know, but there's no mention of strawberries at all. So I would say that's a bit dodgy. Unless that isn't it. That's another. Maybe it's another raspberry. Yeah, maybe it's just 2 raspberries. I thought it was a strawberry as well, but maybe it is just 2 raspberries. So yeah, we'll have to give them the benefit of the doubt there. Make up your own mind, see what you think. Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know. It's a bit cheeky. I think that does look like a strawberry. You know. I think it's a bit cheeky, that, to be honest with you, looking on, because they're kind of basically. Implying that there's 3 different berries in there, really, I would say, especially when one's not overly clear what it is. I mean, I guess strawberries usually have a bit of greenery coming out of them, don't they? So, but it does kind of imply there's 3 berries in there. I mean, you know, I guess when you know, obviously, if you had a bowl of fruit and yeah, well, you know what I mean. If you had loads of raspberries and loads of, you know, cranberries, you know, but when there's only 1 raspberry and 2 other things, and it does look a bit like a strawberry from that angle, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I'm a bit. Obviously, strawberries I don't think actually are berries, are they? But even so, anyway. maybe on the technicality they've done the right thing. But okay, right, okay. Well, don't quote me on that, by the way, but I'm quite sure strawberries aren't berries, despite the name. It's to do with the fact that the seeds are on the outside and this, that, and the other. But I'm no expert. Okay, yeah. So right. So here we go. Yeah. So we've got some. So let's look at the calories then, shall we? While we're here. It's a 100-gram bar, so it'll probably give us the calories in per 100 grams. It's yeah, so 518 calories, I think. Just have a check. It's quite hard to see. Yeah, it looks, yeah, 518 calories, 29 grams of fat, 18 of which are saturates, so there we go. So yes, that's half the bar basically. So for a quarter, obviously, it's half that again. So yeah, what's that then? About 259 calories. Yeah, 259 calories, so half the bar, for a quarter of the bar, 259 calories, 14.5 grams of fat, 9 of which are saturates. So there you go. So that's for half. That's for a quarter of the bar, which is basically 50 grams. That's probably a bit more than a regular chocolate bar, but more or less equivalent to. So there we go. So yeah. Okay, so you can see it's a segmented. Well, you probably can't see, but it is a segmented bar. It's probably 4 by 8 or something like that. Yeah, if memory serves. Yeah, and I quite like the wrapping as well. The wrappers are quite nice, and you can see here it's got this sort of Carl Fazer sort of partition there, and this is different colour basically based on what's in it. So this one you see red berry, it's like this pinky colour. Other ones are various ones, and this colour changes as well if it's milk or dark chocolate. So that's quite nice. So the milk chocolate's this blue colour. I think they're kind of equivalent. Their staple of milk chocolate is called a Fazer Blue, I think, which is kind of represented by this blue. A bit like probably the Cadbury's Dairy Milk, it's their kind of branding. Though it doesn't actually say Fazer Blue here, of course, but it goes without saying, I think. Yeah, so there we go. So it's very nice. Yeah, so this will be brown for dark chocolates, I think. Possibly white for white chocolate, but I can't remember. I'm not sure. Yes, there we go. Did do a ruby chocolate, but I could, it sold out really quickly. And I couldn't get it. I think it was going on eBay for ridiculous amounts as well. So never mind. There we go. Okay, so we are. Yeah, so it looks very nice. I'm very impressed with these bars in the past. I think they look quite nice. Quite nice feel to them. Yeah, for bettercocoa.com it says on the back. Not much else really to say, as I say. Yeah, I'd say quite a lot in the different languages. It's got like I think the main two languages on it, Finnish and Swedish, I believe. But it does have English on it as well. So it does say milk chocolate with red berries. On the side, I think it says red berries in different languages, I think, as well. So you can see there it says it. Possibly Swedish and Finnish. Maybe some other languages as well, just to fit it on, I'm not sure. But yeah. There we go, not sure. Yeah, I think it's Swedish and Finnish, because it's sort of repeated on the front of the packet as well. So there we go. Right, there we are. Okay, don't think there's much more to say on this then, really. Quite excited, definitely should give it an open. Let's do it. Right, okay everyone, hopefully I'm centered. Apologies if I'm not, but basically I'm sort of looking at myself in the mirror, which is hard to see of the sort of picture of it on my camera, so there we go. Okay, yes, this was got to me by a friend of a friend, really, who's now my friend, from Finland. Brought it over around Christmas time. Kind of met up with them, and they had a sort of some chocolate to pass on to me from my friends. So I gave them some back as well, to take back for themselves or for my friends or for both. Yeah, so yeah, so that's how I got hold of this. I've had it for a couple of months, but yeah. Okay, let's give it an open. Yes, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, lovely. Oh yes. That's very nice. There's no flourishes on this one, so we're quite alright for that. So there we go. So it's got this nice foil on the inside as well, which is really good. When I first started reviewing these chocolates, the inside of this used to have a description of Carl Fazer and the family description of the family business and this and the other, but it doesn't have anything anymore. So I don't know whether that means it's not a family business anymore or what, but it doesn't have it anymore, so that's a shame. Yeah, it's a nice foil, so you can't really, but it does say Fazer on it, if you can see that. It does say Fazer on it if you glint it a bit. Very nice. You can see clearly the segments now. So yeah, it's 4 by 8, like I said, so that's good. I don't think it's a time before where you can rub the pattern in, and there's not really a pattern to rub in, but you can see as much as there probably is there anyway. There we go. Right, yeah, so there's not really any, as I say, any flourishes to speak of. I mean, I guess it'll lose a couple of millimetres because of the wrapping, but okay, there we go. Oh yes. Wow. There was a bit of a nice smell of chocolate opening. Not a massive smell, but there was one there. So I'm just going to measure it before I take it out of the packing. Start manipulating it. It starts to melt and things. So, okay, but it looks amazing so far. I tell you, it's filled with stuff. 22 centimeters in length by roughly 8.8. There we go. Height-wise, it's a bit melty today, so yeah, trying to be careful. About 1 centimetre tall it is, pretty much. I'll just do that again, just in case. Yeah, pretty much 1 centimetre exact, actually. That's pretty good. Okay, so here we go. So yes, it's a bit melty today. My hands are melting it. So it's not normally a melty chocolate either, this. So yeah, it's a bit warm today. I can't tell at all where this is in relation to the screen. Trying to. It's just a big reflection of a light on there, so I'm hoping you can see that. Yes, I'm trying to see if I can see my finger. There we go. So I think that's probably fitting on this camera. I hope so. Apologies if it's not. I'll move it back a bit so you can see. There we go. So yeah, it is a bit melty. Yeah, so, oh dear, yeah, it's melting in my hands quite a bit. So I'm going to snap a bit off. Well, yeah, first of all, you just look at the bottom there. The bottom is, just look how full of stuff that is. And I'm not a big fruit fan in chocolate, by the way. But this is dried fruit and crispy pieces, and yeah. It's a funny one actually though. It does say there's crispy pieces on the back, but not on the front. It's one of those weird ones where they seem to be sort of padding it out with stuff they're not really advertising. So you can see here inside, there's quite some nice fillings going on there. See, there's obviously the Rice Krispie pieces, which aren't advertised on the front. They all do that really. I mean, the Cadbury's, dairy milk with crunchy bites, whatever they're called, crunchy bits or something. That had cereal pieces. Not even Rice Krispies had cereal bits as well, so cornflakes and stuff. So you can see this one is like a lighter coloured piece of fruit there. It's possibly a cranberry, and this one over here, darker one. See, it's possibly a raspberry or vice versa. Interesting, yeah, nice. So looks very nice, yeah. See if I can. Just going to see if I can sort of see if the filling goes all the way to the top. It's really melty today. I don't know what's going on at all. It's quite a warm day outside today, so it might be what it is. Yeah, I don't think the topping goes all the way to the top. Then you can see that one there. It just seems to be slightly different consistency of the top part of it. And there's no knobbles coming through on the top either. Oh, I haven't said that. Well, the top is kind of hollow, as you see. It's at the bottom, there's loads coming through. But at the top, not really any. But there are a couple of dark spots. Let's see if I can show you one. So you see on the side here, this has got like a dark spot there, which is presumably a bit of fruit coming through. And in the top of some of these, you could probably see there's some dark spots on some of the squares. So, but that's in the indents. It's not in the upper bit. So, not sure. But yeah, there's nothing popping through which you would expect, like there is at the bottom. So they could have all sunk to the bottom, of course. But yeah, so there we are. Just make sure you can see. So yeah, so if you look at this middle one here now, what is now the middle one? Some dark spots in the middle there, which could be the raspberry or the cranberry or whatever. So it's definitely filled with stuff. And you can see there popping out the sides. Yeah, really impressed. It's really full of stuff. Can't wait to taste it, so I think we should do it. Let's do it. Right, everyone, okay, I think we're ready to give it a taste. So, hello to everyone in Finland, by the way, if you're watching this, and everyone else, of course. So I'm going to taste one of the chunks. I've got a nice one here with a lot of pieces in there, some biscuit pieces as well. I'm sure they're all quite, full of stuff. Let's give it a go. Yeah, chocolate's definitely softened a bit. Normally Fazer chocolate's not very creamy, not overly soft, but it's just right. And because of the heat, it is a bit softer than normal. But it's it's so nice, such a lovely, nice crispy pieces in there. It makes a difference actually. It really is good to have those crispy pieces in there. I think it really adds a nice crunch to it. And the berry bits are lovely as well. I mean, I'm not a big fan of cranberry juice and things like this, but can't taste anything bad here. It just has a nice fruity taste to it, really. Quite a sort of tartness to it. Sharpness. And it's really nice. The chocolate's really lovely, and there's just the right amount of chocolate to crispy pieces to fruity pieces as well. It just works so well. Mm. It's absolutely lovely. Mm. Mm. Yeah, absolutely lovely. White chocolate on my face now, but I don't think I have. Yeah, really nice. I really love this, and mine's definitely not changed on how nice this chocolate is. It's such a lovely chocolate. Also, it's not very creamy. It's not like Belgian chocolate or like a Lind chocolate. You know, it's not that sort of overly creamy, overly sickly taste in my view. Actually, it's just a nice mix between that and perhaps Cadbury's chocolate. You know, dairy milk or something, but not quite as sweet as dairy milk, but still not far away. It's a lovely chocolate. I really like it. It's so nice to eat, and I'll say that, you know, I'm not really a fruit fan. Perhaps as I've got older, I'm more able to enjoy things like fruit in chocolate. I used to sort of hate it when I was younger. I'm still not a big fan of nuts in chocolate, but some of them are better than others, I've found. You know, whole hazelnuts I'm not a big fan of, but chopped hazelnuts I don't mind, and almonds, and there's ones where you get honeyed almonds and all sorts, and they're quite nice actually. I think Fazer have done one as well actually. But these fruit tastes are really nice, and I think I'm still a big fan of raisins and things like that, but these kind of fruity ones, these sort of, you know, are they frozen or something? What did they say? Or candied or something? Dried. Well, they're dried anyway, it says. Yeah, so not even, yeah. So, because they do a blueberry one, I'm sure they said it was, well, maybe dry is the word I was looking for actually. Yeah, so, yeah. It's a really nice taste to them. Really nice chocolate. It's lovely. It's really nice, and I think, I'll say, you might be a bit disappointed in the fact that obviously on the front it looks a bit like there's a strawberry there, but maybe that's just me. It's not really strawberries. It's not, maybe that's just my misinterpretation there, but it does seem to imply that there's 3 different berries on there anyway. And maybe subconsciously, I just assumed, because there's 3 fruits, 3 things on there, there'd be a 3 of them. So maybe that's a bit off. I'm not sure what to make of that. Could just be me, as I say, assuming too much, but there's a cranberry and raspberry and something else that could be taken as a strawberry. So I think that's a bit, I don't know. So you think anyway. As I say, there's no greenery on it like some usually strawberries have, so maybe it's just my mistake. And also the fact there's Rice Krispie pieces in there as well. Here it says milk chocolate with red berries. There's no mention of Rice Krispie pieces at all there. I mean, I'm quite sure there isn't even in the finish. You can kind of translate it really. In Swedish as well. Yeah, you can see it's like milk chocolate with Rhoda bar in there. In the Swedish version anyway. It's a bit harder in the Finnish, but yeah, so so there we go. So I think a bit, you could mark it off, but I think it actually works a lot better with these Rice Krispie pieces. And you can see there, in that one, there's a big chunk of it there. I think it works really well with those pieces in it. I think it actually adds to it. Definitely, it's really nice. Well, for me, I do like crispy pieces in my chocolate anyway. But yeah, I think it really works. Just gorgeous, yeah. I really wish these were more readily available in the UK. They're really not. You can get them on eBay and Amazon and things, I think. And there's probably, but these probably cost, I don't know, well, maybe £2 or something in Finland or whatever the equivalent of. But obviously to get them in the UK, you've got to pay postage. You've got to pay more, anyway. So it can be quite expensive. But with the money, you can buy them from Fazer Direct as well, actually, Fazer.com or whatever it is. I think you have to pay £6 for postage. But other than that, you can buy massive tons of chocolate. So actually, you can work out really. Or I would explore it. £6 is a lot, but if you buy, I don't know, 10 bars or something or whatever, it's cost effective. But anyway, it's possible. You just need a bit more cash, I guess. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's a 5 out of 5, no problem. It's really nice. I think really like the fruity flavours are really good. The Rice Krispie crunch in there is really nice, even though it's not really advertised on the packet. It still works really well. And I said, they're quite tart as well. The pieces of fruit in there. They're not. But they're nice. So there's a big. Just took out a piece there with some chocolate on it. I'm not sure how to say whether that's cranberry or raspberry. I think it's cranberry. It's nice. Yeah, it's not a massive taste to it, but there's enough there. No, it's really nice. Really happy with this. As I say, it just ticks all the boxes really. And you know, if you don't like fruit and chocolate, yes, you might. I don't know, but I've kind of grown to like these bars. I say I don't really ever fancy, you know, fruit and nut, Cadbury fruit and nut. You know, it's never really appealed to me, that bar, and it's just kind of like, you know, when raisins are involved in sultanas, they just don't do it for me at all. But these kind of ones, these sort of dried raspberries, and they do a blueberry one as well. I'm going to say blueberry crisps as well, I think, which may imply, I think it's actually crispy, meant to be the crispy blueberry part, but may imply that there's Rice Krispie pieces as well, which this doesn't. But yeah, I think you could potentially mark it down for maybe some misleading things on the front, but I think it works really well, and no, I'm very impressed. And as I say, a 5 out of 5, I think, for sure. It's just really nice. It's a lovely chocolate as well. The chocolate's really nice. It's just a beautiful texture and taste. It's just the right consistency as well. It's not too creamy. It just ticks all the boxes. It's lovely, and this isn't even my favourite Carl Fazer product. There's loads of them I really like. There's a good few that are above this for me. That's how good their stuff are, but it's still really, really nice. 5 out of 5 for sure. If you can get hold of this or any Carl Fazer chocolate, I highly recommend it. I really do. Anyone you might not be keen on, there's one called Turkish Pepper, because it's a crazy flavour. It's just ridiculous. It's basically spicy licorice or something. So I'd perhaps stay away from that one. But yeah, but everything else, really nice, really nice. Yeah. So this one, 5 out of 5. Okay, guys, so enjoyed that review. Follow me to subscribe to my videos, Instagram as well, Patreon if you can, and leave a comment for free. It's always great to hear from you, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now. See ya.